Hello, welcome to Aroma Review. My name is Thomas. I'm glad you could be here with us. I'm looking today at is this worth a bottle? So we've got Polo Blue, the EDP version by Ralph Lauren for men. So slightly different format today. So I'm just experimenting to see what kind of different kind of formats I can do. Something which maybe will bring a little bit extra to just the visual aid and just something a little bit more interesting than just having a face. So I'm gonna have a screen with the Fragrantica stuff, and if I find any more kind of information, like any more interesting information, we can pull it up. It's easier, you know. It's just a little bit different. I thought I'll give it a go. Try it with one video, see how it goes, see if I like it, see if any of you guys like it, or girls, or whoever may be watching, and we'll see how it goes from there. So, Polo Blue, the EDP version. So let's have a quick look through Fragrantica. So what we've got is by Ralph Lauren. It is, the main accords: aromatic, marine, citrus, woody, fresh, spicy, leather, salty, earthy, powdery, and green. These are the various different places which have it in stock, so we'll just quickly read through what it is. And the overall rating's quite good actually, with 677 votes on Fragrantica, which is an average of 4.3 out of 5. It's a woody aromatic fragrance for men, EDP 2016. It's by Carlos Baname, and we've got the different notes here. So these are the little kind of visual pictures. You've got a nice handsome bloke there, really nice bottle. I've seen it in the shop and it's a nice bottle. I like the Polo bottles, especially these new ones. They're very as I can put it, they're very tactile. They've got a very nice, stylish, a bit like the YSL bottles. They've got a good style to them. Really, I really like them. So, and this is the perfume pyramid. So top notes: C notes, bergamot, cardamom, basil, verbena, clary sage, orris, suede, vetiver, woodsy notes, and patchouli. And there's the various different ones, and then the collections. So there's the deep blue, the Polo Blue, the Polo Gold Blend, Ultra Blue. I've got the Ultra Blue. I've got a bottle of that. That's a nice fragrance. What we've got here. So yeah, genders male. Obviously, it's an aquatic, very male fragrance. The value, most people think that's a decent value for money. What this perfume reminds people of: so you've got Polo Blue, you've got the Acquadigio, which is the Profondo, which is the kind of flanker of Profumo. It's very different from Profumo. I think it is anyway. I don't see too many similarities in those two fragrances, where the Profumo, sorry, it's not. I don't see it aquatic like this. I see it being much more incensed and herbal and spicy fragrance than what this is. But hey, everybody thinks different. Then you've got the other ones. Obviously, you've got the Gold Blend. There's the Profumo there. What else? We've got the Deep Blue. I haven't smelled that one, so might be an interesting one to go. So Polo Ultra, which I've got, which is it's very similar. There's not a great deal of difference in these two fragrances. So the EDP and the Ultra Blue, very similar. The Eternal, the Aqua one, never smelt that. The Burberry Indigo, I've never smelt that. Essential, no. Acquadigio, Essenza, I've heard of that one. It's supposed to be really good. There's the First Instinct Abercrombie Blue, Abercrombie Fitch. I've had one of those, and that was a pretty good. The Issey Miyake, which is the Blue Dissy Port Homme. Nothing like it, but hey ho, in my opinion. Sorry. So people who like this may also like. So you've got Sauvage, the Versace Pour Homme, the Profumo, La Nuit de L'Homme, Blue Ditch. Yeah, I get all that. So, I mean, it's a very, very kind of different fragrance from your Allure Sports, and especially like things like Thierry Hermes and Creed Aventus. I suppose if you talked about people who like this like that, then I suppose you could maybe say that about any fragrance. If you like this, you might like that. And I know a few fragrance reviewers do say that if you like this, then you might like this. And I think it's quite a good thing to do. But I mean, it's an aquatic fragrance. It's got that sea salt and the very open air kind of sea kind of feeling to it. Let's have a quick read of a couple of the reviews. Scrubber. Right, fair enough. So blue, it honestly smells like laundry soap to me. I feel like the age limit on this cap's 21 years old. Wonderful, bright, fresh, citrus aquatic with great basil note and smooth suede base. Yeah, that's not a kind of a bad. A bit too long to read. If I can remember right, this was like spring water when I tried it on at Mackey's. It lasted for about 5 minutes. Yeah, I've worn this a few times now, and it doesn't last 5 minutes. But hey, everybody's different, so you know it might last a little bit longer on somebody's skin than other. But I mean, 5 minutes maybe being a little bit disingenuous, but you don't know. Maybe it does. I don't think I've had any fragrances last only 5 minutes on my skin. But you never know, do you? You never know. Very warm, fresh, sharp, aquatic shower gel. Impossible to dislike when smelt the air. Yeah, maybe. Well, this guy usually does quite good reviews, and it goes really into depth. Like wow rating, good fragrance, but not impressive. Dislike rating, 0 out of 10. I mean, some people might dislike it, but you know, you've got to give the benefit of the doubt. It's just people's opinions at the end of the day. Uniqueness, 6 out of 10. Yeah, it's not exactly unique. Yeah, maybe giving it a bit in the middle. Mass appeal, 8 out of 10. Yeah, that's a kind of a good way of putting it. I mean, nobody. It's a nice fragrance. It's a nice fragrance. Let's have a look at the prices for this. So, I mean, at the end of the day, really, it depends on what you're expecting from a fragrance. And there's a lot in this kind of category of fragrances, with it being aromatic, marine, citrus fragrances. There is a lot to choose from. So, depending on how much you want to spend, and looking at some of the other kind of stuff which is in. Let's have a look. Is there any cheaper ones there? There's a Burberry one. There's the Eternity for Men, which is obviously going to be cheaper. The Aqua Dijos are probably about the same price. What's this one here? Antonio Banderas, Blue Seduction. That'll be a cheapie. There's a one with a teddy bear on it. What the heck is that? Holiday Bear Edition. Polo Blue, Ralph Lauren. Okay, fair enough. That sounds like an interesting one. So, Notino. Let's have a look-see and see what kind of price Notino have got it for. So, we've got for 40ml, £41. That's not a bad price. We've got All Beauty. These are kind of the mainstays, really. So, 125ml for £70. It looks like that's the only one they've got. Fragrance X. I think that's an American site, but it delivers to here, £71, about the same price. Boots, £65, and that's 75ml, so that's a little bit more expensive. Essential, yeah, pretty good little website. So we've got like 75ml for £55. So yeah, you're talking about £50. So EDP, is it worth a bottle? I mean, if you've got one of the other, if you have one of the other fragrances which are on here, if you're looking for something with C notes in it, if you've got something already in this line of fragrances, then you probably don't need something. You probably don't need something what did I click on there? Oh, that's the original Polo Blue. So if you already have something in this line, which is one of these, then is it worth buying? What, another 40, 50, 60, 70 pound? I would have to say no. If it is something that you have not got, that you haven't got already, and you're looking for a nice aquatic, salty, definitely a summery kind of scent, which is crowd pleasing and has that uplifting kind of citrus, but with this little bit of kind of sea salt. Definitely a daytime kind of scent, something which is going to make you smell fresh and please the people that are around you. Then it's worth taking note of this and seeing which other ones, and maybe getting samples or going to a shop and sniff them. That's that's kind of that's the advice I give to myself. So if I give it to myself, then I would give it to somebody else. It's always worth to go into a shop or getting a sample, having a smell of it, especially if you haven't smelled something along these lines, giving it a go to see if it's something which would appeal to you if you haven't had this kind of scent before. If you know about scents and if you are already in the game of collecting or trying different stuff out because you like different stuff, it's worth a punt. It smells really good. I like it. I've already got the Ultra one, and I like that as well. That's kind of a little bit more. It's like this, but it's really, really similar. It's really, really similar. It's a little bit. The other one's a bit more like, I would say, the Dolce & Gabbana, the light blue. Along those lines. I mean, so there's this one really. That's not actually on there, and there's also the Lacoste white, which also has a very similar, and then there's the Aqua. It's a round, flat bottle. Why can't I think of it? Bulgari. That's it. Bulgari Aqua. Same again. Worth having a look at. Along the same lines. So all of those all fit into the same category. They're all good. They're all kind of bottle worthy, really, if you don't have an aquatic. Is it worth having all of them? Not really, because they all basically do the same job. I was going to say the Profundo is the newest one, I think, out of a lot of them. And that kind of does the same thing. A lot of them, that's Senso, isn't it? They all do the same thing. You've got categories of scents which are just doing the same thing. Sorry, I'm not moving the screen when I should be moving the screen. How handsome he is. Hey. His hair's like mine, look. Look at that. His face is not like mine. And his clothes aren't like mine. I'm a bit of a tramp compared to him. But, it is what it is, I suppose. Can't all be handsome buggers, can we? Look at the bottle, man. The bottle's lovely. Who doesn't like that bottle? Oh, it's really nice. Okay, thanks for watching. Dragging on too long. Leave a like if you like it. Leave a dislike if you dislike it. What about the format? Is the format any good in doing this when I do like a kind of a worth a bottle, and it's something to look at instead of just looking at my stupid face all the time? I think it's quite good. We'll see how it looks when I put the video together anyway. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.